Have you ever noticed that the seat next to you on the bus stays empty? Or maybe when your grandson used to curl up in your lap, now he sits across the room instead. And deep down, have you ever quietly asked yourself, is it me? Is it how I smell now? If you've ever felt that way, you are not alone. In this video, we'll talk honestly about the quiet, invisible change that happens after 60. One that many elders never hear about, but that could be silently pushing loved ones away, and how just a few gentle changes can bring the warmth, the hugs, the closeness right back. Hi, my name is Dr. Harold Bennett. I'm 77 years old. Over the past 5 decades, I've worked closely with over 10,000 seniors, from retirement homes in Savannah, Georgia, to quiet neighborhoods in Ohio, to temples and churches across the states. And there's one truth I've come to understand, something most doctors avoid saying out loud. After 60, our bodies begin to carry a scent. Not because we're unclean, not because we're doing anything wrong, but because aging brings with it a quiet chemical shift that no one prepares us for. Let me share a story. Margaret, 72, from Austin, Texas, always kept her home spotless. She bathed every morning, used lavender soap, and even wore light perfume. But one day, while making hot cocoa for her grandson and his friends, she heard a whisper from the next room. "Why does it always smell weird in here?" That sentence froze her. She stood there, cocoa steaming in her hand, and a part of her confidence simply cracked. Since that day, she began avoiding family time. No more sharing cookies at the kitchen table, no more bedtime stories, just silence and distance. And Margaret isn't alone. See, what most elders don't know is that after age 60, the body begins producing a unique compound called non-enol. It's completely natural. It comes from our skin's oil glands. And no, regular soaps or perfumes can't remove it. In fact, covering it with fragrance can actually make the smell worse. You may not smell it yourself, but those around you often do, even if they never say a word. They stay quiet because they care. But that silence, it creates a quiet wall. Now here's the good news. This isn't your fault. And more importantly, it's totally manageable. When I worked with Helen, age 74, from Pennsylvania, she told me, "Doctor, my grandson won't hug me anymore, and I don't know what I did wrong." I gently showed her how to care for just 3 simple areas of her body in a slightly different way, and within 2 weeks, her grandson was back in her arms. Let's talk about those 3 zones. What I call the hidden freshness zones, places we often think we clean, but not quite fully. First, the skin folds. Under the arms, beneath the breasts, behind the neck, around the navel, groin, and behind the knees. These areas stay warm and moist, and that's where odor-causing bacteria love to grow. Just a gentle scrub with warm water, not hot, and a soft cloth once a day can change everything. Second, the scalp and body hair. Even short hair traps sweat and oil, and over time the scent settles into our pillows, clothes, and furniture. When James, 76, from Tallahassee, Florida, started massaging his scalp before shampooing, his daughter told him, "Dad, your room feels fresh again." And for the first time in months, his grandkids played on his bed without pulling away. Third, the feet. Sweat builds up between the toes. We wear shoes and socks all day, especially in warm cities like Phoenix or Houston, and that creates odor fast. Wash between your toes daily, dry your feet properly, cotton socks clean every day, and sprinkle a little baking soda inside your shoes at night. You'll be amazed at the difference. And there's one more place people almost always forget: the middle of your back. It's hard to reach, but sweat collects there, day after day. Use a long-handled brush or twist a towel behind your shoulders in the shower. That one step can remove weeks of silent buildup. But external care is just one side of the story. There's something even more powerful: internal cleansing. Because aging doesn't just show up on our skin, it settles quietly inside us, in the gut, the bloodstream, the breath. Drinking warm water daily helps. Start with a glass in the morning, then slowly sip 5 to 6 glasses throughout the day. It hydrates the skin, supports digestion, and clears toxins that lead to body odor. Light walking also helps. You don't need the gym. Just 15 minutes around the block, early morning or just before dusk, will gently release trapped waste through light sweat. Now let's talk about food, because what you eat decides how you smell. Fruits like apples, grapes, and ripe tomatoes, grains like brown rice or buckwheat, even a slice of cucumber with lunch. These are full of antioxidants, and they help the body release a clean, natural scent. And don't forget fiber. Constipation allows toxins to build up, and that odor eventually leaves the body through the skin. Start your day with oatmeal or gently boiled vegetables and a slice of toast. It doesn't take much. And what about the mouth? Many elders brush their teeth, but forget the tongue. The tongue holds most of the bacteria that causes bad breath. Use a tongue scraper, just once in the morning. You'll notice the freshness within days. Also, try chewing sugar-free gum or a slice of ginger after meals. It keeps the mouth moist and breath clean. Last, let's talk about something we don't often consider: our clothes and space. Change undergarments every day. Wash sleepwear and bed sheets once a week. If possible, dry them in sunlight. That natural heat kills bacteria far better than detergent alone. Rotate your shoes, clean your socks daily, and open your windows twice a day, even just for 10 minutes. Stale air can carry a smell we don't even notice, but others do. I remember George, 81, from Seattle. He told me, "Doctor Bennett, maybe I just smell old now." But after changing just a few small habits, warm water in the morning, a light walk, fresh cotton clothes, tongue cleaning, his daughter hugged him one evening and said, "Dad, you smell like sunshine again." And he cried. Dear friend, this isn't about shame, and it's not about fighting age. This is about loving the body you still live in, caring for it, listening to it, respecting it the way it deserves to be, so that those around you can love you up close, without hesitation, without distance, without pulling away. If this message touched you, please click the like button. It helps others just like you. Find this video and subscribe if you'd like more gentle, honest conversations like this. Share this with a friend, someone who may be wondering the same quiet things. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment below. Tell me what you felt. Tell me what you'll try. Your voice matters here. And remember, you are not fading. You are simply becoming softer, deeper, and more beautifully human. With every passing day, you are still worthy of hugs, still worthy of closeness, still deeply loved. Thank you for being here.